Okay, alright, I am FODV93 and we're back with Classic Mega Man. The reason why was that over a month ago I made a small poll on YouTube because I saw the 40th anniversary was coming up and there is also a new game coming up in that same year as well, Mega Man Dual Overdrive. So I thought, why not at least go back to Classic Mega Man? All the games I've done, 1 through 11, the Game Boy games, and Mega Man and Bass, to at least go for a bit of a redo, to redo my old commentaries, because if you look deep enough, I've made commentaries for Mega Man 1 to 3 that were not so good. I'm still going to keep them up because I feel, yeah, I've evolved since then. I have evolved since my first attempts to streaming over a year ago, and I feel, yeah, it's at least good to keep the bad and the good within there, you know? At least have people and you know that you've at least evolved and you've changed with your skill set and how you approach and do things, basically. That's why I kind of see things with content creation. So, that's why we're going back here. Not only that, but I'll be doing this whole entire thing with the Buster only. Yep, Mega Man 1 through 11, the Game Boy games, and Bass, using only the Mega Buster. Also, for this essential part 1 through 6, I will do as little rewinds as possible. So yeah, this is all completely just skill and using mostly the Buster. Unless if needed or necessary, like let's say I need to get something or if it's going to be really tough, then yeah, I'll be using only the Mega Buster only, essentially. So without further ado... Oh, and also I'll be using the Rockman version, but thankfully, it's essentially just me using the game. Oh, sorry. Let me at least just show things off. Oops. Essentially, I'll be using the Rockman version, essentially. Like they say Mega Man, Rockman, so I felt, nah, let's just go with Rockman. And then CPU speed is set to original, and then we set the borders. So, and this is the original title screen for Rockman. And if you've played Super Smash Bros., then you'll at least see that this is one of his victory animations also. Which is nice, actually. Okay, and from there, we have 6 bosses to go after. Cutman, Gutsman, Iceman, Bombman, Fireman, and Luckman. So, normally most people would go for, say, Cutman or Bombman. I'm going to go about this randomly, so I'm just going to close my eyes, and then the first one I choose, after I open my eyes, will be the one I'll be going for first. Neither rinse repeat until I get through all the Robot Masters and get everything I need to do. Sound good? Good. Oh shoot, Iceman, oh god. Oh boy. Oh, probability is not gonna be... Oh, wow. Oh, I'm already eating my own words. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, let's at least try to get through this. If I get a game over, then basically I'll go through the whole process of elimination again, you know. The story... Oh, yeah. But yeah, the whole thing is just, I'm going to try and do this whole entire thing using only the Buster. Oh. Ah, ow. Also, for those that still hang by and watch the channel, know I have also at least have a couple other challenge runs to do for Mega Man as well. Well, not really challenge runs, but just incentives. Back when I did my Switch 2 initial react, I said, oh, I'll just replay Mega Man and Bass using only Bass. And then I'd also do hard mode on Mega Man 10 using Proto Man. Well, here we are. Oh boy. Wait for it. Shoot. Ow. Okay, no, I just gotta wait for that block to come. Oh, wait. Ah! Okay. Gotcha. Whew. It's not the blocks for you to be afraid of. No, the blocks, it's pattern and memory recognition, you know? It's like the right pattern and the timing to jump on the blocks. No. It's what lies ahead. Oh, I just got rid of that enemy. Okay, okay. Oh boy. Like, the blocks can be annoying. These specific blocks are called Yoku blocks. And get used to them because they'll never go away in this entire franchise. Classic, Mega Man X, maybe Mega Man 0. Maybe, I am not too sure about that claim, but I know in Classic and X, yeah, you're gonna be seeing these block puzzles a lot more often. But yeah, these Yoku blocks, they can be annoying. They will be annoying. They're one of the more difficult parts of the franchise. Because the patterns, the blocks that go up, and then when you're trying to go for a jump, and then you misjudge a jump, and then it results in you dying, basically. See like that? See, just like that, so that can get kind of annoying. Watch it. Watch it. Gotta stop missing that jump. Oh, damn it. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing Mega Read jumping into this, it's because the simple fact, well, I wanted to at least start this whole thing off with a bang. Oh, see, that's the whole jump part I was talking about. It's like you think you gotta jump in right, but then no, the block just automatically shoves you aside. And then imagine if this was over a spike pit or a death pit. You'd have to retry the entire thing over and over again. And the same doo sound. Yeah, ask any Mega Man fan and you'll pretty much just say these blocks are kind of annoying as hell to do. But in this case, the blocks aren't what's bad. No. No, I'd have to argue that the blocks are not the worst aspect of this stage. Oh, come on, I just jumped there! Okay. Okay, I guess. Okay, gotta stop screwing around with that one. Okay. There. It's not only the ice physics, but, these. These platforms over here, shoot. You need these platforms to help you get across the gap. Mind you, they'll hurt like hell. It's not like they'll take a bunch of health out, but they'll pretty much just shoot left and right. And oh boy. Oh. Ow! Like that. And our checkpoint is the Yoku blocks. Yay! Hope your butt, your Saturday and some hair, because you're gonna be pulling this shit out. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on here. Ow. Ah. Ow, come. Ah. Oh, come the hell on here. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Okay. Oh, come on here. Oh, okay. That was me for being impatient. I misjudged and forgot the other block placement. Derp. Ow. Wait for... Oh. Okay. Oh, oh. Ow. Come on here. Favorite. Ah. Favorite. Ah. Well, at least that enemy that low enemy on the floor is at least gone now, so I could at least focus on doing the Yoku blocks without worrying about getting myself hurt. Ugh. Come on. Oh, come on here! Favorite. There we go. Okay. Alright. Whoops. Okay, I got no lives, that's lovely. Okay. Do this again. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Just like that. Ugh. Okay, when it comes to stages, I'll at least give them like the 3-strike rule. If I get 3 game overs within a stage, and I can't really get any more progress, aside from getting to the boss gates, then I'll move on to another stage and pick it randomly. If it goes to the same stage I had difficulty to last time, then the Classic Collection for, well, the first Legacy Collection, I'll just rewind and go back to the stage select, and then redo the whole random process again. Lather, rinse, repeat, basically. But yeah, those are the rules I set up for myself for Make a Redo. Because I felt, okay, I love playing Mega Man. I mean, aside from Kirby, I do love playing the series and the spin-offs. The only games I haven't played were Star Force and Legends, actually. I've played 1 to 3 and a bit of 4 on the Battle Network Legacy Collection, and I've played most of the X games and Classic entries. The only games I haven't played from X and Classic were... It was the soccer game for Classic, and for X, it was Maverick Hunter X, which was the remake of Mega Man X1, and then there's the RPG on the GameCube, if I'm not mistaken. Aside from that, I've basically played everything. Oh god, oh boy. Whew. Wait for it. Ow. Wait for... Oh, come on! Now, come on, game. Wait. Wait. For... Aha! Okay. Ah, there we go. Whew. Okay, 3 lives, 3 strikes. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Really gotta be careful with this. Oh! Because the platforms that shoot. You need the platforms, but they'll shoot at you. You just need to wait for the right timing to jump across them. Eventually. Ah! No, you fucking don't. Get out of my way. Hey! No, no. No, 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 fuck you. Fuck you, I've had enough. How did they... Okay, you saw that. You saw that. How did I slide through the platform? You saw that. You saw that. That's the most insulting part. I was done with the platform section. Again, I try to use less rewinds as possible, unless if I really need to do so. My god, I needed to do that. Oopsie. Wait. Oh, boy. Oh, right, I set the rapid fire to the other button. That's my mistake. Oops. But, oh god, that was... Seriously, that's literally insult to injury. I was almost done with the platform section, but no. Bullshit shenanigans. Iceman. You might be asking, how the hell am I able to do the Buster Run without his weakness, which is the Elect Beam from Elect Man? It's simple. The pause trick that you use for the Yellow Devil, you can also use for the Robot Masters. So every time they get damaged by the Buster, they essentially take double damage. So as long as you keep pressing the special select button, just for this game alone, you can actually just cheese your way through with the bosses. This also applies for the weaknesses too, so it's not just the Yellow Devil that can be used for the select trick. No, you can use that for the bosses too. And their weaknesses. See? Just like that. See? Just like that. Ow! See? Kinda like that. That's the same way you could actually cheese the bosses if you're trying to go out. See? Like that. What the hell? Okay. I at least have one try left. Man. Man. Aside from that, I'm doing fine myself. The Iceman cometh, and I shall wreck the Iceman. See, like that. Ow, ow! Alright, I almost forgot that Iceman also does more damage to me than him. Ow, ow! Oh! Huh? Oh! Huh? Come on here. Ugh. Ugh. Would have been fine to at least get the extra life, but the ice physics won't let me. Also, if you're playing Mega Man 1, don't worry about the whole score thing. But yeah, I have no idea why Capcom decided to at least put that thing in for Mega Man 1. Maybe it was just the whole style at the time of having a giant score at the end. Like, this applies to Kirby's Adventure and Nightmare in Dreamland, where both games still had a score, and they were both also pretty meaningless. Like, unless if you're going for retro achievements for those kinds of games, like for Mega Man 1 and Kirby's Adventure, and also Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, the score is also meaningless. Like, if you don't reach the stage score that it has when you're booting up to beat Cutman or whatever, then yeah, it is meaningless. You don't need to hassle yourself to, or overwork yourself just to get the score. Like, it's not gonna lock you out of getting to Cutman. No, all you have to do is just get to Cutman, and that's it. Okay. Whoa. Oh, yeah, patience. There we go, okay. Ugh. Ugh. Wait, ow! Wait for it. That. I don't want to talk about it. Like, it's right. Okay, sure, why not? Just keep going randomly for several seconds while I try to at least make it through there in one piece. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Ugh. Ow! Okay. Oh, come the fuck on. Okay. Oh! Really need to be patient. And wait. Ow! Wait for it. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Do that. Move it here. There. See, right there. See, right there. This is why it's such a pain in the ass to do. Also, Mega Man drops like a rock. See, like a rock. When we said your name is Rockman, we did not mean that literally, Mega Man, okay? Yeah, this is kind of why this whole thing is such a massive pain in the... How did I fall through? How did I fall through that? How? How the fuck did I fall? God, I hate this thing. Out! No! Because apparently even if I get shot through the feet, it still counts as me not going through the butt. Ugh, I know, don't do so many rewinds, but goddamn, I need to at least show off how BS this section can be. Holy hell. Like, I know there is the magnet beam to use to get past Iceman stage, but wow. Like, I knew, okay, maybe the platforms will be annoying to handle. I get that. I just didn't expect them to be this bullshit. Good golly, Miss Molly, holy hell, what the hell is this? Also, I do have to be careful about Iceman. He does more damage to me. Ow. Ow. Than I do to him. Ow. At least I picked up that extra life. Ugh. I just wanted to at least show off how BS that whole section is for the platform. My god, what the hell is that? Like, I remember having more difficulty with Gutsman as a kid than I did out with Iceman. Ow. Okay, I'll try one last time with Iceman, then I'll just go with another stage. Yeah, another stage, basically. Hopefully it won't be as bad as the platform part for Iceman, but ugh. Ugh. Ow. Ugh. Also, as with the display, I want to at least show up the TV mode, like the TV filter. Because I only showed off, like, the monitor one. So I thought, man, let's at least show off all the other display styles for the Legacy Collection. Like, this is how it would look on an old-style TV, which actually does have its good charm. Which really does look good. It's kind of charming. Like, it reminds me when I first played Mega Man as a kid, where I was playing the Anniversary Collection on my GameCube as a kid. Okay, you see. Ow. You see? But, that's on me for missing the jump. Again. Okay. That's good. But yeah, I used to actually play the Anniversary Collection on my GameCube as a kid when I played Mega Man 1 through 8. And also, like, the 2 arcade games, like the Power Battle and the Power Fighters. Oh. Whew. Favorite. Oh, I just did not expect the Yoku box to have a bit less traction when you finished going across them. I did not expect that. Favorites. Good there, perfect. Okay, 3 lives. You know the same deal with this. Oh. Well, fuck you too. Okay, that's great. That's great. At the last second, fucking Charlie Brown. I got the Charlie Brown treatment. Like you're about to kick the football, then Lucy just jerks it away for you, just for you to fall flat on your back at the last second. That's great. Thanks, game. I wanted this shit. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Real nice start to this whole challenge run. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. One game I also haven't played for Mega Man was the Wily Wars. Where Wily Wars is just a Genesis revamp of Mega Man 1 to 3, and a little extra mode after you beat 1 to 3, which is just Wily Tower. And each of the 3 bosses for Wily Tower are just based on Journey to the West. With one of them being an obvious monkey Goku reference. Not the Goku you were thinking of, but the inspiration for Goku. There we go. Ugh. I only did the whole reversal thing just to show how BS this whole thing is. How do they fall through the floor? How did they fall through the floor? How did they fall through the floor? And how? Why? Why? Oh, God. Wow. Yeah, I can see why people don't really list Mega Man 1 as a high point. Like, it's fine, but not on people's radar for, you need to play this specific entry right now. Like, wow. Like, oh my god, wow. Seriously, I expected jank, but blech. That's just vile levels of jank right there, blech. You could definitely tell it was their first entry. And what an entry it is. Ow! 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 Okay, I'm gonna choose me another state. Oh, I have one life left. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing too bad with Iceman. It's just... oh god, what the fuck was that? Ugh. Okay. Ow! Ow! Okay, rapid fire this whole thing. Ow! Okay. Alright, time for more randomness, I guess. Alright, Gutsman, okay. Ugh, hey. Fucking yikes, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, I remember this when I was a kid. It was the Platforms for Gutsman stage that gave me a lot of trouble as a kid, because I didn't realize, oh, I have to time my jumps, and when the platforms actually go with those dashed lines, that's when they drop. And... oh! That's the thing. Mega Man drops like rock after he does the jump. So he's not really floaty, he just really sinks down. So that's something to consider when you're doing this platforming section. Easy, wait for it. So you really need to time your jumps in order for you to get across. Wait for it, go. Wait for it, go. Wait for, oh, oh, whew. Just when it's about to go there. Huh. Ow. Ow, get the frick out from me. Ow. Okay, that's good. Plus I get some health, that really helps. Whew, alright. Thank goodness rapid fire, blech. Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Oh, never mind. Alright. Blech. 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 Some health. Thank you. Do I want the extra life? I'll keep that in mind next time if I were to game over for Gutsman stage. Ow. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yeah, it was that platforming section that gave me the most trouble as a kid. Like, I thought, oh, Gutsman, that seems like an easy stage to do. And then the platforms gave me the most hell to do. Ah, boy. And then, for some reason, for the Anniversary Collection, for some bizarre reason, the jump button and the shooting button were swapped. Usually you'd think, oh, I'm going to jump with A, and then shoot the buster with B. No. It's swapped. You jump with B, and then shoot with A. You jump with B, and then you shoot with A. make that make sense to anyone playing games nowadays. It is always... And just like that, we cheese the fuck out of Gutsman. See? Actually, you know what? I kind of want to actually redo the whole thing and just say silent, just to at least show how good the whole pause thing is with Gutsman. Like, see, right there, every Buster shot I do, because the pause trick actually does more damage to Gutsman than if I were to do this the old-fashioned way. And trust me, when it comes to Gutsman and the other bosses, you're gonna need to do that noise. Because with Gutsman, every jump that he does shakes the ground, no matter if you're in the air or not. And you're gonna need to do that noise a lot. Well, with Gutsman, every jump that he takes will automatically... Every time he jumps and lands on the ground... Oh, hold on. Sorry. Every time Gutsman jumps, he lands on the ground, and lands on the ground, it's an automatic screen quake. No matter if you're in the air or on the ground, you basically can't move. Like, if you're in the air, you drop immediately down to the ground. And then he throws boulders at you. So, yeah. And that's how you're able to do the whole select glitch thing with basically any boss in the game. Seriously, it doesn't have to be the Yellow Devil. As I've shown with Gutsman, as long as you time it right, you can put out just cheese a boss and just do that repeatedly over and over again to them. Okay, Gutsman is finished, so next boss is go. Oh, Bomb Man, okay. Bomb Man's not too bad to tackle for the stage, actually. Like, I feel it's between Cutman and Bomb Man that are definitely the more beginner-friendly stages to go through for if you want to play this game. Huh. As with the story for Mega Man as a whole, I mean, well, I'm only just saying this for people who are new to the franchise, you know? Essentially, it is the year 20-something something. They never really specify that because that's actually a good move. Don't want to make this whole thing dated now, do we? Anyway. In the year of XX something something, there existed two creators. Two brilliant tech-based creators. Dr. Thomas Slate and Dr. Albert Wiley. They were the best of friends, college roommates actually. And they were tasked with robotics. But however, Dr. Thomas Slate actually had a different motive. Light and Wiley actually had two different perspectives for robotics. Light wanted to go for more humanity-based robotics, where humans and robots can live together as one, and Wiley wanted to soup up super robotics for it to be a good weapon for use for humanity. Humanity. It's because of Wiley's perspective that his ideas were rejected in favor of Dr. Light's perspective. Ow. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just... Okay, here's another thing with Mega Man 1. It doesn't matter if you get hurt. Even if you have invincibility frames when you get hurt, the moment that you touch spikes or a death pit or lava, you still die. Future entries fixed this, where if you get hurt, you still have some frames of invincibility, like iframes, to get back to the stage after you get yourself into the spike pit. Or if you touch lava, basically. But in Mega Man 1, it doesn't matter if you get hurt or not, it still counts as you touching it, basically. Anyway, back to my story. It is the year of 20XX, and there existed two creators for robotics, Dr. Thomas Light and Dr. Albert Wiley. Light and Wiley were college roommates and good friends. They helped each other with research and robotics as well for robotics projects. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get this over here, because this Sniper Joe is too annoying. Okay, it's the year 20XX, and there exists two creators, Dr. Thomas Light and Dr. Thomas Light and Dr. Albert Wiley. The two were roommates and helped each other with robotics, and they were considered the best within their field. One day, at a robotics show, essentially, over time, they actually grew to have different perspectives for robotics. Light wanted to go for a more humanity-focused thing, where humans and robots can live together as one. Wiley, on the other hand, wanted to go for a more strength-based thing. Yes, you can create sentient robots, but they're more used as weapons than allies, essentially. So because of that, Wiley was often rejected with his claims, and were seen as inferior to Dr. Light's. Because of that, Wiley grew jealous of all the attention and the glory that Light was getting. And because of that, that made Wiley bitter and jealous. And so, the night before, eventually, Dr. Light made 6 robots to help with humanity. And each of those robots had different functions to help humanity out. Cutman was used to help with lumber, Gutsman was used for more construction and more demolition-based purposes. Bombman, I believe was used for more debris and to blow away objects with bombs, obviously. Fireman with fires, Iceman with ice-based materials, with ice-based assistance, and that was about it. Ow! Oh! Oh! No! I'm trying to yap about a story. Shut up! Ow! Ow! Ugh. Just move already. What I was trying to say is that, over time, Wiley grew jealous of Dr. Light. Over time, Wily grew jealous of Dr. Light. And Dr. Light also created 6 robots. Cutman to help with lumber and forestation. Gutsman, yeah, the Gutsman, basically to help out with boulders and essentially that. Bombman with demolition, Fireman for fire-based assistance, and Iceman for ice-based assistance. And Elecman was used to help with power plants and electronics, and electricity. And essentially, the night before these 6 robots were meant to be unveiled to help humanity out, Dr. Wily, in a fit of jealousy, stole those 6 robots and reprogrammed them to be his own weapons, basically. And because of that, those 6 robots went on a rampage. So instead of helping humanity out and helping humans out, they're causing a ruckus. And with that, Wily unveiled himself to be the one responsible behind this in a bid to take over the world. But because of that... whoops. Because of this, one of Light's other robots, because Light also made other robots as well, he made 3 robots. One of which was considered kind of a failure because essentially it was made by both Light and Wily, and it was a bit too unstable to be used. We don't really know the identity of this particular robot. It was essentially their very first robot that they've built together. Dr. Light DLN number 000. But however, Dr. Light number 1 and 2, DLN numbers 1 and 2, Rock and Roll, Rock particularly saw this sense of injustice and wanted to bring this stuff to an end. So, with a strong sense of justice, Dr. Light, at Mega Man's request, was converted into the fighting robot known as Mega Man. And, well, it's just Mega Man's sister, essentially, who helps out with house cleaning and housework, essentially. And that is the plot for Mega Man. Oops. Essentially, go stop these evil robots and go put a stop to Wily's antics. Because of Wily's jealousy, he basically stole 6 helpful robots that were meant to help people out and make them go into rampage. And it's easy to at least see with something like Gutsman causing literal earthquakes every time he jumps down from the ground, and Bombman having more bombs than you could ever think of. Being an absolute bane of humanity, being something absolutely dangerous. With Bombman himself, he jumps around and throws bombs. Jumps around, throws bombs, or he stands still and throws bombs, basically. He's good against the Mega Buster, but his weakness is the Firestorm. Gutsman, his weakness is Bombman's weapon, so that kind of cancels each other out. Not really cancel each other's out, but yeah, that's how the game actually works. Intentionally, you're supposed to fight a Robot Master, and then, with trial and error, look and see what their weakness is. So, but if you beat Bombman, you go to Gutsman, and if you use the Hyper Bomb on Gutsman, then you'll see that it's actually his weakness. And then from there, you look and see which Robot Master has the boulders for Gutsman, because Gutsman gives you the super arm, but only it lets you grab boulders and nothing else. Okay, look, man, let's do this thing. Hup. Okay. Up. Up. Hup. Gotcha. Do 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 do. Do do. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Ugh. There's a weapon that you can actually use that'll actually deal with those low-rising enemies, basically, but because I'm doing this with the Buster only, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and suck it. For Electman's level, it's more vertical? Yeah, vertical. Yeah, vertical, as in the stage essentially just goes up and up and up, basically. Hup. Because if I'm not mistaken, the stage is set in a power plant. Hup. Do 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 do. And it's the return of these blocks. Yeah, baby. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. Wait for it. 3, 4, and there we go. Nice. Doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. That was on me. I kind of fell for that one. Yeah, that was on me. No lives, but it's whatever. Hup. Do. 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 Shoot there. Ow! Yeah, you're gonna have to at least deal with those enemies going up and down and then shooting at you. And also dealing with the beams of electricity as well. Ow. Time your jumps and going up the ladders just enough to avoid getting hit. Do as I say, but not what I do, basically. Because I'm playing a bit reckless right now. Okay, this right here is the magnet beam. You need the magnet beam to get through the game. You need either Gutsman's weapon, the super arm, to throw these boulders across, or if you beat Electman, you can flat out just get his weapon and then shoot the boulders. The M is the magnet beam. What it does is that it actually provides platforms under you, basically. So every time you use the magnet beam to shoot, it fires off a little platform for you to use. It's there for a little bit, but then it goes away. So like, let's say you hold the magnet beam for like a couple seconds or so. It'll actually make a longer platform for you to go across. But if you so much as tap the button, then it won't give you much of a platform for you to go across. Perfect demonstration. Not much. Very much. So that's how the magnet beam works, essentially. There we go. And with the magnet beam, it makes going through Iceman's stage a lot easier. You might be asking, oh, but why not just go with Gutsman first? Just to get the whole thing done and dealt with, or go through Electman stage. Wait, how many lives did I have? Darn it, damn it. Ow. No lives. That's my bad. Okay, that's an oopsie on my end, but I have the magnet beam, so like if you do a small, tiny little press, it gives you one platform. The longer that you hold it for, the longer the platform will be. Ow. Ow. You can get through this without the magnet beam, but you'll have to either bite the bullet or just use weapon to take care of these things. Okay. Looking good. Not too bad right there. Wait for the block puzzle to show up. Ugh. Ugh. Do. Here. Here. Jump to get out. And there we go. Honestly, out of all the Robot Masters that people call their favorites, yeah, I'd also have to say... Well, most people say Rockman because of his personality within Powered Up, where they gave every Robot Master their own personality, basically. Like, Rockman is more suave. Like, think James from Pokemon. Except, you know, a little less cross-dressing and a bit more the voice, essentially. Hup! Hup! Ow. And also it's because of his design, also. That's why people love Rockman so much. Me personally, I do love Rockman. But I don't know why, it's just Fireman that I like the most. Like, it's more of his design and his voice and personality as well. Like the burn and set your justice, fire, fire! You know, something like that. Like, they just made Fireman a justice-based robot, but with fire. And gave him a southern accent. That's kind of funny. That's pretty cool. Like, Gutsman is more the giant big lug, deep voice, big guy. Iceman, I think, is more calmer. And Cutman is kind of a dork. But we love Cutman because he's just a giant dork. Ow. Ow. But yes, that's essentially the plot of Mega Man. Just go through the stages, beat the Robot Masters, and then take the fight to Wily because of his antics. Ow! With these beams of electricity, they go off in a pattern, like, one goes off, the other one goes off. So you have to wait and see when one ends and the other begins. Like right there. Wait for it to finish, then you can go right on through. Come on, ow! Yup, worth it. Oh, not that. Do that. Perfect. Wait, gotcha. Wait, okay, I have 2 lives still. Wait for it. Great. Oh boy. Yeah, sometimes those big eyes, they don't really jump high, so every time that they jump high, take the opportunity to run across them. Because the big eye is the introduction of a big, bulky enemy that does a lot of damage but doesn't move much. Typically, you'll see them right by the boss gate, and that's your indicator to at least either have enough weapon ammo and health to take them on, or just do what most people do, get away from them, because you need to save as much weapon and health for the weapon ammo and health for the boss, basically. Speaking of bosses, here is Rockman. Okay, that was funny. Okay, I almost cheesed Electman for a second. That was pretty funny. I'm going to at least try to do it legitimately, but if I can't, then I got the trick up my sleeve. I don't think much people even use the pause select trick for the bosses. They just automatically go for either the weaknesses, or they just try to go... Ow. We do not rewind in this house. We take our L's like a man, and we move on. Ow! See, I would have rewinded, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play this as fair as I can as possible. So, little to no rewinds, unless if I need to show something off, or if it's kind of BS. Or if I want to get me a move on. Well, that showed me. Showed me who's boss. There. Okay, Magna Beam. A little bit Magna Beam. And there we go. Ow. But with the Electman, he basically just runs around, jumps, and shoots his Elect Beam at you, basically. His weakness is Rolling Cutter, which is from Gutman. You can also use Gutsman's weapon on him. I'm not sure how much damage that does. I'm really not sure if that really does the trick against the Electman or not, but, I mean, you can try. For the sake of this run, I'm certainly not going to be doing that. It's the Buster on my arm, which is called the Mega Buster. The Buster on my arm will be sufficient enough. No matter how long it takes, I shall get it done. Whoa! Two, three, four. And jump. Da 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 dum. Okay, that helps. Whew. Also, fun fact about Dr. Wily. He's based on Albert Einstein. And, yeah. Yeah, he's based on Albert Einstein, and I think Thomas Light was based on Thomas Edison. I think. I could be getting my Mega Man facts wrong, but that's what I remember it being. Ow. As with Mega Man, the name wasn't the first thing that... Well, basically the name Mega Man and Rockman was not the initial names that they went with for Capcom. I believe the first few names that they had was Battle Kid, Knuckle Kid, Rainbow Man, and then Super Rainbow Man or something. It was, I believe, something like Rainbow Man and Knuckle Kid. The reason why for the whole rainbow thing is because when Mega Man gets a power-up or an ability, his color changes. As we've seen with the... Whoop. As we've seen with Gutsman here. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bow, wow. But yeah, essentially they went with, initially you had Rainbow Man, if I'm not mistaken, because the simple fact that they have Mega Man changing different colors based on his powers. And then the final name was Rockman in Japan because of a music pun because of rock and roll. And then his American name was Mega Man. So yeah, that's essentially just the whole naming thing as in a nutshell. Rock and roll, obvious rock and roll pun reference, and then yeah, pretty much. If I'm not mistaken, Dr. Light's name in Japan was Dr. Right, like the direction right, like R-I-G-H-T, not like the Wright brothers of W-R-I-G-H-T. Oh yeah, as with these games, I'll be doing them within chronological order. As in chronological order of release date. So, obviously Mega Man 1 is first, and I'll have to double check with the release dates of the Game Boy games, because I think it's between a couple games, and then a Game Boy game, and then the rinse repeat for 5 games, basically. Oh, right. Rapid fire, duh. Wait. I'm kind of an idiot. I'm an idiot. My brain had a brain freeze. Oh god, I had a bad brain freeze. Oh, wow. Wow, I did not know you could do that trick. Huh. So I guess with pressing select and start, you could still just access your list of weapons, basically. I did not know you could do that. Alright. Ow. Okay, ow. Do that. Ow! Ugh. Take our losses like a man and we move on. Ow! Wait for it. Okay. Up we go. Okay. No. Wait for it. Good. Alright, there we go. Ow. Ow! Huh, there we go. Oh! Gotcha! Oh boy! Sorry, chat messages, they're Christopher Jones 7023, and that's perfectly fine if you're a little late. That's fine by me. I'm really not that self-conscious of, oh, that chat member has to be there at X amount of time because that's when I'm doing my stream. Nah. No, I don't play by that rule. No. If you're able to come, then you're able to come. If you can't, then that's perfectly fine by me. So, since you're here, what I'm doing is Mega Redo. Because the 40th anniversary of Mega Man is next year, I decided let's at least just redo all the classic games I've done on this channel in chronological order, but with the twist. Obvious twist of them being played and beaten with the Buster only. So yeah, I've beaten Gutsman, Bomb Man, and Elect Man. And a second twist, I'm doing this randomly, as in I randomly pick the stages, like I close my eyes, and then whatever stage it lands on, I go for it. But if it's a stage I've done already, I rewind and then repeat the process, basically. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. So the last 3 Robot Masters are between Cutman, Iceman, and Fireman. And let's just go through our second list, do this whole thing again, and... Fireman. Ow. Yes, I did say Buster only, yes I did. Only in certain circumstances would I need to at least use the special weapons, like the Ice Beam, the Guts, Super Arm, and what have you. So I want to at least go for as long as I can, as much as I can as possible, by using Buster only. And trust me, Buster only isn't really a rare thing to see for Mega Man challenges. A rarer challenge would be doing the whole thing without getting hurt. Now that's a rare sight to see. Because you'd have to know the game inside and out, like your own hand, to not get a single hit of damage. But Buster only, I can excuse myself to get myself hurt and killed. No damage runs, that's a sight to see. No damage and Buster only, that is a sight to see for Mega Man. That is something I would pay money good to see. Like, someone would just rent out a movie theater and then watch that person go through the entire Classic and X franchise, Buster only, no damage. That's a sight to see. That is a sight to see, my guy. But Buster only, it's more one of the more common runs to at least go through for Mega Man, basically. But people mostly just choose the stage themselves. I let chance and me not knowing the stage ahead of time. Like, I just close my eyes, turn my head away, and then whatever stage it lands on, it lands on. That's how I basically go with the stages from this entire run. Buster only, and randomized stage selection. With the Second Legacy Collection and other games like the Game Boy game, well, not really the Game Boy games because I can still rewind the Game Boy games. But let's say the Second Legacy Collection and Mega Man 11, if I were to randomly choose a stage and it goes to the same exact stage that I already beaten, then I basically just game over myself, like deliberately get myself to a game over, and then random rinse, lather, rinse, repeat with choosing the stage randomly. But I think I'll do something else to make sure that does not happen again, because yeah, that'll just waste a lot of time, basically. Ow. Hold on, I got no lives. Yeah. Owie. Ow. Ow. Do 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 do. Fire! I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Told you. do 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 do. Aside from the whole 40th anniversary thing, it's mostly because I felt, yeah, the first attempts I had with streaming, I did Mega Man 1 and 2. Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, basically. And they were not the best, not because of my gameplay, but because the headset that I have now has a microphone, so I'm thinking, oh, I have a headset with a microphone. That can give me the edge to stream. I don't have to spend as much money to get myself a microphone because I already have a microphone. It's inside the headset. No, that's not... No. Like, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I have to adjust the volume, do something with OBS, to make sure both myself and the game can be heard properly. Nope. 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 You can get yourself headphones to hear the gameplay and what have you, but you are not going to be using that headset mic anytime soon for streaming, buddy. Yeah, no. No. Because I made a big old boo-boo with that one, and I've seen the comments within my old stuff saying they can't really hear. I thought it was because I had to something up with settings. No, it's me who had to go buy myself a microphone, and then from there, I just set up the microphone, and then it's just a giant aha moment. And then I realized, oh my god, I feel like an idiot. But, you know what? It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Because I first started with the whole streaming thing, and then it's just a learning process, you know? Sure, you feel like an idiot now, but you'll look back on it and say, wow, I've really grown. I've matured. I've developed my skills into something better with this. Like, with the whole thing with streaming, for instance, and content creation. Like, I know how to at least make better streams, well, to the best of my abilities, and then from there, I know how to at least make things a little more audible, and then the chat overlays, they used to just be a flat color with nothing to discern them from the background of the game. Like, before the chat bubbles came, the chats were just hard colors, like blues, yellows, what have you. And then I thought, wow, what's up with that? I've seen VTubers here, I've seen streamers, I've seen VTubers who've had chat overlays and chat bubbles, where you can actually read the messages, live or not, and then it be a piece of cake. So I reworked that, and then from there, it's what you see today. And then I realized, wow, I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. Sorry, fireman, I gotta cheese you. Like a lactose-intolerant person, you are going to die with the cheese. Touch. But yeah, I feel when it comes to my old stuff, like the very old stuff I used to make for streaming and content creation, yeah, I've certainly have grown, alright. Let's see here. Oh yeah, fun fact about me. The whole content creation thing wasn't really done with OBS first. No, I actually used a 3DS to actually make content. Like, with the 3DS, it used to have, like, it had, like, a video camera app within it, and for up to 10 minutes worth of footage. So, like, well over a decade ago, I used my 3DS, and with proper positioning of the curtains within my room, I used that to actually play through the remakes of Mario 1 and Mario 2 USA on the Wii for that Mario and Collection thing by using my 3DS. Like, that was the very first batch of videos I've ever made. And yeah, suffice to say, I've grown in exponentially compared to that today. like night and day differences. And we got 2 Remote Masters left, Cutman and Iceman. Oh, looky here, we got Iceman. At least with the magnet beam I can get across with Iceman's stage a lot better. And with less lives being wasted. Wow. Since I'm getting through with all the Robot Masters just fine, I'm thinking either to do this all with a one stream for Mega Man 1, or to at least save it up for a part 2. Like, for anyone that's commenting here still on the stream, like, just say, do it in one part, or save it for 2 parts, essentially. Oh boy, slow down, slow down. But yeah, either just do it all within 1 part, or just save it for 2 parts, essentially. Because Mega Man 1 as a whole only has 6 Robot Masters, where every entry after it has 8. Do that, a little bit of here, and voila. You might think, oh wow, I have the magnet. You have the magnet beam now. We'll use this on the Yoku blocks. No. No. If you're here late for the stream, there is a segment for Iceman's stage where the magnet beam is a lot more beneficial than these small little Yoku blocks. And it's right here. There we go. This is what you're initially supposed to do. Okay, I'm supposed to do the magnet beam, then let go, stupid. Whoopsie. Ow! Conveniently, no! The game knows you have the magnet beam, ow! Or at least use it, ow! To get across this whole thing. So at least it gives you the whole weapon energy thing, and damn it, I need the extra life. Give me the extra life game. Come on. Give me the life. Come on, give me the life game. Be cool. Figuratively. Man, I hate when Mega Man jumps like a boulder. There we go. Sheesh. Sheesh. There we go. Whoops. Magnet beam to resupply. Perfect. Ugh. Well, that was clunky. Alright, let's just go and get to Iceman. With the magnet beam, less lives wasted, so I now have 3 lives. And 3 chances to take down Iceman. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad for Iceman for that take. As with other things, besides Mega Redo, I got another game planned for tomorrow, And then there's just more Mega Man X, and then there's the best of for X2. And then maybe some more Smash montage videos. I'm thinking maybe a sequel to Dr. Mario. Hup. But yeah, that's actually essentially just the game plan for me, basically. Like, just a bit of Mega Man, and then some other things sprinkled in, and then the return to the chill streams like Smash and Chill. I want to actually play some more Power Stone, because I remember having some fun with that one. Because that's the first fighting game I've ever played that's not Smash Brothers, where I actually have a decent time controlling... Oh, screw you, Iceman! Oh, come on here! Hate this! Ah! No! Blech. Good night, God bless, brother. Oh, good night to you too, buddy. Good night, chat member. Good night. Considering of how this game is... you know what, I'll make this one go. Yeah, I'll make this thing entire one stream for, because it's just Mega Man 1, basically. Like, it's just Mega Man 1, and I believe at least 2, maybe 3... Yeah, it's like 3 Wily stages. Yeah. So this whole thing is just Mega Man 1, basically, for the Mega Redo. And then the next part is just Mega Man 2, where I'll actually segment the whole thing. So there's that. Where I don't really need to do all the games in one part. Like, what I'm trying to say is that because this is Mega Man 1, and compared with the other games, I feel if I were to at least segment, like, Wily Castle and the last of the whole thing into, like, a part 2, maybe not. Maybe not. You know, nah, I don't think so. Nah. 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 Like, it's just because of this one game in particular that I feel, segmenting it really wouldn't feel... It would feel... So, yeah, I'm gonna make this whole entire thing just Mega Man 1, basically. Ow. Ow. Shoot. But starting with 2 and onwards, it'll just be beat a few Robot Masters, beat the rest, and then get to Wily. The other rinse repeats. Do. With Cutman... Yeah, Cutman is the better choice for a first stage to go through for Mega Man. What is the first stage? First stage? I define a first stage as the best stage for you to go through to get a good feel of the game. This applies mostly with Mega Man, basically, because you have a diverse array of stages. They're not really in linear order, it's more of a choose-your-own stage. Beat them all, get to the big bad, and then the end, that's it. With Cutman, I feel it's more of an easier time because, again, by the time I'm done yapping, I'm pretty much at the boss gate. That's how simple it is for Cutman. Like with Cutman, it's a good first stage because it gives you a good feel of the game. It's not too hard, but it's not brain dead simple. Get what I mean? Time to cut you down to size, Mega Man! See, simple. Even if I weren't using the pause trick, it'd still be pretty easy to take down Cutman, because all he does is run around, jump, shoot his rolling cutter as a boomerang, and then hits you, basically. And then his weakness is Gutsman Super Arm, use the Buster, and then a couple boulders to throw a Cutman, and then that's it. Rock beats Scissors. Literally. And then nothing left, except with Dr. Wily himself. The big bad doctor himself. Alright, now for the Wily stages. Ow. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get myself across. 2 lives left. Let's do this thing. Ow. Do-do-do. Do-do. Ow. Yeah, with those big eyes, they deal massive amounts of damage, so... Ow. Try to see when they jump higher to get under them in time. Ow. Sometimes it takes like 2 to 3 hops for them to jump higher. Like right there. Oh, thank goodness. But these boulders either use Gutsman's Super Arm or Rockman's weapon. I prefer to at least use the Super Arm because where am I gonna use the Super Arm again? Where? With this, I'm just going to use Iceman's weapon because it'll make going across this whole entire thing a lot easier to do. Trust me. Without this, you have to deal with the fire to get across from it, and it's an entire pain in the ass to do. Also, one added con with going to the select screen. This. It may not be harmless, but you're going up a ladder. Yeah. Yeah, and he also drops like rock. Now I can see why he is called Rockman. He drops like a rock. 'Cause, ew. Ugh. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, it got me some health, so that helps. Do I want this? Maybe, maybe not. It's whatever. Oh boy. Whew. Okay, that helps. Plus, if I die, I can always just get like 3 lives and then just restart the whole thing anew. Here we go. Do that. Yeah, your boy really just drops like a ton of bricks within this game, so the physics aren't entirely the best for the game, but you can at least see the skeleton, a nice rough draft of the game. And I'm going to use a magnet beam because fuck this. If I've gotten more game overs in Iceman stage because of this, why am I going to go and not use the magnet beam? Literally, death spikes on the floor, and it's Mega Man 1, so if you get hurt, you'll still die if you're on the death spikes. With all this nonsense, so no thank you. Right here is where Magnet Beam is mandatory. But you can't really be using all the Magnet Beam at once. Because again, limited use, weapon energy, you're gonna have to be really careful about your management of this thing. Like right there, not good. Ow. At the very least, I can go down and replenish the magnet beam, but I'll have to be careful to not get hit by these platforms. Like, as long as it's enough, then you can get yourself across nice and easy. If I'm not mistaken, I think there is 4 Wily stages. Yeah, there should be 4. Slight tap. Yeah, there's 4 Wily stages, because I know stage 1 is this, then stage 2, damn it. Okay, now I'm good. Hup. Hup. And there we go. I'm going to die here, but I'm going to try. So yeah, Yellow Devil Buster only, oh god. Okay, if I can get through Iceman's shenanigans, then I can at least get through the Yellow Devil. Ow, I just gotta make sure to have as much health as possible because Yellow Devil and the Buster is not the weakness, it's more the Elect Beam that's the weakness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do that. Toss you. Iceman. Ow. See, this is what I mean by See, you have to also time the button presses, the time that you shoot the Ice Slasher to freeze the fire. Because if you don't, then it'll just serve as another obstacle for you, you'll be wasting more weapon ammo, and then, just not a fun process as a whole. 2. 3. There we go. Oh, be careful of these enemies too, because they also explode, and they also can send you back. Okay, Magnet Beam, please. Ow. Get me out. Oh no. Ah. No. Whew. Oh, there we go. Whew. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's just try with the Yellow Devil. Okay, leave me alone here. That's the yellow devil. Leave me alone here. Oh, but you're using the rewind trick when you're not really supposed to be doing this, but this is the yellow devil. This is my exception. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone here. I'm doing my best, damn it, with this. Also, this is Yellow Devil, so I kind of have the exception to be chasing this whole thing as best as I can as possible. Because I want to at least beat this thing sometime this year! Buster only. Oh my god. So yeah, if it looks bad, I'm gonna have to at least rewind a bit for the Yellow Devil. And this is part of my rules. I only use the rewind and the weapons if need may be. I will try to beat the Yellow Devil without the Elect Beam, because that is the most optimal weapon to use against the Yellow Devil, basically. Ow. Huh. I will at least try to go Buster only for the Yellow Devil, but if I see it's not really going anywhere, then Elect Beam it is. Huh. Ow. Ah. Ow, again! Shit. Okay, really? Uh-oh! Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, let's just try. Let's just try. Because, oh god, this is sick. Okay. Just gotta— ow! Fucker. Ow. Oh no. Oh, come on here. Oh boy, this will not be fun. Okay, I think that's enough. Ow. Oh. Okay, no, that's not cool. Ow. No. Whew, okay. Okay. Ow. All that for a drop of blood. Oh. Oh god, this is gonna take a while. Thankfully, subsequent devil fights are not as infamous as this. They really aren't. It's just this one is the most infamous and the hardest to tackle. Oh. Wait, no, 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 no. Okay. No. Come on here. Give me a break here, game. Come on here. Oh god damn it, game, come on here. Seriously, give me a break here, man. Wait, why did I jump there? Oh, come on here! Oh, fuck you too, Yellow Devil, fuck you too. Yeah, no lives left. Oh god. God, I hate this shit so much. And I have to keep dodging this masochist game of dodgeball. I did good. I did good. No! Oh, fuck you, you little shit! Oh, come on here! No! Oh, fuck off. No, that's just your nerves. Ugh. Literally all that for a drop of blood. Hell is real, and its name is the Yellow Devil Buster only. No. I want to get me a move on with this. Screw off. Wait a minute. No, no. Oh, fuck off, you bastard! Okay. Don't care if I die. I don't care. I don't care. At least the very worst is behind me. Because my goodness, the Yellow Devil is a bitch and a half to do with the Buster. Like, it's already insane enough to do. It's already insane enough to do it with the weakness. It's more insane to do it without it. Okay, Cutman, I am not in the mood. So, cheese, you go. There. Bye. Ugh. Ugh. More magnet beam. Darn it. Okay, don't care with the cheesing, I don't care. I don't care. I very much do not care. You might be giving me points for not doing this the old school way. Fuck you. Gaming hell is real, and it's the yellow fucking devil with only the buster. Salami B. Ugh. Oy vey. Ugh. Ow. Alright. We could at least start fresh, relatively fresh. Ugh. Okay, that was done. 1, 2. At least from here, the bosses won't get as annoying. I hope. No, I have a good feeling. It won't be as bad as the yellow fucking devil. Cheese touch, cheese method. Because screw off, I am not in the mood, Elec Man. You may be jumping around, but you're gonna jump and run into your own grave there, Elec Man. Ow. Ow. There. Oh, oh boy. Oh. Really thought I dodged that, but I guess not. Ugh. Give me an extra life, please. That's better, so now I have 4 lives instead of 3. Because in this game, 0 counts as a life, because in most retro games, 0 never counted as a life. The moment it goes to 0, game over. But with Mega Man, that's not the case. So that's good. Oh, whoops. There we go. Do that. Ugh. Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ow. Bite the bullet and go down. Bite the bullet and go down. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. Not yet. I thought that was the way to go down for the boss of the stage, but no, that's not the one. That is not the one, that's my mistake. This is the one. And this is the first of a few copy bosses where the boss is actually you, essentially. I wonder how I can go with the cheese method. Let's see. Not very far. not far. Ow. The answer was not very far. Ahem. If I'm not mistaken, this boss's name is, like, Copy Robot? Yeah, Copy Robot. Where it's just copying Mega Man to a full T. Okie doke. Ow. It may know how to shoot, but it doesn't know how to cheese. Ow. Ow. Just a bit more. Ow. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's not too bad. All I have to do is just jump and move. And not be lazy. Oops. But yeah, that's all I have to do in regards to this clone fight. Okay, that was good. Just had to focus a wee bit just for that clone fight, and there we go. Okay. Stage 2 done, Stage 3 is the start. And with Stage 3, the moment you actually start to go down a bit, the stage will push you forward, basically. So you have to be mindful of both. Well, you have to be mindful of the stage and of the enemies that come forward. At full speed to you, basically. Ow. Ow. Okay. Just keep going, just keep going. 2 lives left. That's good. Right now. Sorry for the quality of my voice. I just have a bit of a stuffy nose at the moment. So if you hear me like this or like this, stuffy nose, but I'll take through it. Ow! I shall take through it. Hup. Oh boy. Ow! Okay. Whew. Alright, let's do this thing. Ow. Ow. Yeah, no, I know I'm going to die here, but at least I have an extra life. help me with future retries. Oh boy. Ow. Well, at least the checkpoint is right here with the boss, so that helps. 2 tries, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Alright. Don't think I really need to do the whole cheese trick thing since, again, this is this one particular boss. Ow. Oh, ow. Thought it wouldn't shoot down from there. Thank goodness I have the rapid fire set. So it just rapidly shoots. Oh, come on here! Ah, come on, game. Give a man a break. Oh boy. Ah. Okay, let's do this. And let's get to it. Oh boy. Ow. Rapid fire is your best friend for this. Do-do-do. Ow. Ow. Almost there. Gotcha. Whew. Nice. Very nice. Alright, and last stage. Yeah, this is the last stage of the game. 6 Robot Master stages, 4 Wily stages, 10 stages in all. And yeah, I was kind of at least right to lump this all within one stream for Mega Redo. Because the simple fact, I feel it feel clunky. That's the best word I can make it as. As in, oh yeah, let's just have like 3 out of the 6 Robot Masters done, and then it's another 3, and then just the Wily stuff. Meh. Like, if it was the standard 8, then yeah, I'd probably stop around halfway there, and then pace it, so that way it's not clustered, you know? But I feel... it's kind of... It just doesn't... Maybe it's just me, but I feel I'd have to put some more stuff in to make up for the fact that after, like, 3 Robot Masters, it's just the standard Wily stuff, and then that's it. It just doesn't feel right to me. That's how I feel. Oh yeah, the Anamana Gucci. With that little item there to the right, it refuels both all health and weapon pickups. Huh. So that gives you a nice full refill of your health and weapon ammo as you go forward with all the other Robot Masters and Wily himself. Huh. There we go. And now we redo the rematch. And now, starting with Bombman. Ow. Ow. Next. Fireman, okay. There we go. Okay. Should be Gutsman next. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Iceman. Okay, time to break my own rule. Bye, Iceman. Hi, Gutsman. I know, but this is more of a, again, special circumstance because Iceman and his Ice Beam will kill you in 3 hits. And I am not in the mood to retry this crap again, thank you kindly. I'd like to save as much lives as I can as possible for this, for Wily. Owie. Whew. Thank God for the cheese strats. Ugh. 2 lives left. Pretty sure this is just going to be 1 life left because, again, look at my health. Look at Wily. I think you know the rest. See? What'd I tell you? It's just actually 1 life left, instead of 2. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fun fact, this actually isn't the saucer that Wily uses, this is just a blueprint of the saucer that he uses for transportation. Oh boy. Ow. Ow. Okay. Not too bad, at least I got to the final Wily stage. So that helps. Okay, let's just get ourselves a move on and we can get on with the stage. And the end of the game, basically. There we go. There we go. Change to you. Ow. 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 Magnet Beam, just to be on the safe side. Now we wait for the platform to come. Oh boy. Whew, that helps. So now I got 4 tries to do this whole thing the right way. Magnet Beam. And without further ado, let's do this thing. Bomb man. Oops. Damn it, gotta stop pressing the wrong button here. Ow. 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 There we go. Up next is Fireman. All done. Ow. Iceman. Goodbye, Iceman. Screw you, Iceman. And on to Gutsman. Ow. Ow. I think this is just Gutsman. I hope so. God damn it. God damn it all. Okay, let's just try this again. Ow. Come on. Thank you. Goodbye. On to Gutsman. Oh boy. Cheese, please. Cheese me. Get me out of here. Oh, ow. Oh god. Big Chungus robot. Whew. Ugh. 3 lives left. Let's try to get this done with Wily. Oh. Okay. If I don't really get it with this one, then I'll have to use his weaknesses for the Wily one. It's more just part of my rules, essentially. Like, if I can't really get it with enough tries, then weakness it is, just like with Iceman. Like, I love you, Iceman, but man, your stage and your fight are just too much of a pain to do Buster only. Thank you. Ow. Yeah. At least I may get to phase 2 of the fight. Oh boy. Oh, I cannot reach that with the Buster. Wait, can I? Hold on, can I? Hold on. Wait, that thing goes in the same exact damn direction. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Hold on. If it's too short, then I do have to actually use the actual weakness for this. Yeah. Weakness time. Because trying to hit it with Wily is a bit too unmanageable to do so. If I'm not mistaken, Firestorm is the weakness for Wily. Like, it's Firestorm and then the Elect Beam, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I really am trying to do this whole thing Buster only, but if I can't really do so, then cheese. Smile for the camera, Wily. It's time for you to say cheese. You know what? Let's at least try to do that with the Buster only. Yeah. I tried. You might be thinking, although that's not really the right way to try. Trust me, I really am trying here just to get done with the Wily stuff. Like, if I can do so with the Buster, yes, I will. But after a certain amount of times, I can't really do much about that, now can I? Like, I really do try here. But anyway, Wily is defeated. Rockman has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Rockman, for everlasting peace. So yeah, that was Mega Man 1, and yeah, me fitting Mega Man 1 within the redo part of this challenge was the right idea, because, yeah, it just felt better just to lump it all within one stream for this particular entry. And as with my thoughts on Mega Man 1, I feel it hasn't really changed. It's a good jumping point to the series as we know as a whole. Like, you see the skeleton, the rough draft, but it's rather clunky. But it's not a bad game, it's more of a decent game. Like, 2 steps up, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of thing, you know? And with that, after Wily is seemingly defeated permanently, Mega Man jumps home victoriously. Presented by Capcom. And with that, we can count ourselves 1 entry down, several more to go for our first game into Mega Redo, where I do all these games where I did for classic Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the Game Boy games of Game Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and Mega Man in Base. Buster only. To which this chronicles the Chapter 1 complete of Mega Redo. And I plan to at least try to do this up until we get to Mega Man Dual Overdrive. If it's done before Dual Overdrive, fantastic. If not, still that's also good too. I'm FODV93, and I shall see you all later. Bye bye.